Hey everybody, what's up? It's Joel, aka The Daily Guru, and today I'm excited to be with one of the most intriguing bands anywhere on the planet. It's Prince Rupert's Drops. They've got their brand new album that has just come out. Do you guys feel that since you started that your sound has developed or gone a completely different direction than you thought it would?
It's definitely developed.
Yeah, we've become more proficient, I'd say.
Yeah, and everyone started writing. You know, Chad writes songs, I write some songs. It started out just, they were all Bruno and Leslie songs.
Okay.
And over time it just sort of changed. I mean, they're still mostly Bruno and Leslie songs, but it sort of changed that way over time.
And did you guys, from what you were actually playing, the style you guys were playing, has there been much of a shift? You know, do you guys find yourself in a new direction, or are you pretty much, if you guys listen to yourself in 2005, you'd say, okay, well, we want to just change that one note there and turn it up a bit, or you know, have you taken a different path?
I guess we play longer songs, we stretch out more.
More
jamming.
Yeah, more folk rock influences, I guess, in there a little bit.
Fewer angles, I'd say.
Yeah.
I'd say it was more angular at the beginning somehow.
More straightforward.
Yeah.
No, just more. I had more like a kind of like wire and fall.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds here and there in it.
You know, I think one of the most intriguing things that you guys, you know, I can find everything from, there's bits that sound like Deep Purple, bits that sound like Cowboy Junkies. It's just such a wide range of influences. Does that come from you guys listen to so many different bands, or just, you know, where did that develop? It's a very unique sound.
I think we all do listen to a great deal of stuff, and
yeah,
I work in a bar, always hearing stuff, and working in a record shop, and then listening to records at home, and I think all you guys always.
Yeah, we met each other working in a record store. Okay. So.
Yeah. And it's just, we have very different, like there's things that I'm really obsessive about musically that other people in the band either out and out don't like or just don't care about. And like Bruno is probably New York's greatest reggae DJ and stuff, and like no one, and very few, like I like reggae and rock steady and stuff, but I'm not.
You like it.
Yeah, but you know, it's, so there's, you know, and I'm obsessed with old country music, and like no one else in the band really, people like it, but no one else is really that into that stuff.
So what did you guys listen to growing up? I mean, what brought you guys to playing music in a band? What was the, you know, the artist or the band said, man, I want to play in a band? I
don't know, it always seemed incredibly mysterious before picking up a guitar. It just seemed like, I don't know, I had no idea how the sounds were produced at all. It just seemed, I don't know.
It was more
of a kind of just like posturing, like
sure,
like I don't know, like a bunch of wrestlers. You know? I used to listen to a lot of Iron Maiden, you know? And I think that.
Sure.
I think like when I first heard Jimi Hendrix, like live stuff when I was like 13, I was just like, oh my god, this is what music can be, you know? Do you have a formal writing process, or do you guys just kind of come into the rehearsal space and just start playing and say, ooh, I like that riff, let's work off of that?
I mean, usually people bring in a song in varying stages of being arranged. It depends. I mean, Bruno's songs usually come in, and Chad's songs usually come in pretty, they have a bunch of the parts kind of written out, and then sometimes, like Leslie's songs will come in as, you know, it's a song, and then we try to figure out different ways of playing it. You guys really do stretch out on the album. You know, you have much long songs that are much longer than standard songs, so to speak.
2 sides to fill.
Yeah. Is there a form you guys prefer working in, kind of the more succinct, say 3.5 to 5 minute versus more than 5 minutes?
We all have to play, so it just keeps going.
Yeah.
You know?
We don't really talk about any of that kind of stuff. We just sort of see what happens. You know, just kind of
plug in and go.
Yeah, and also what seems to kind of go down well at shows and stuff as well. Like in the past, we're like, yeah, you know, that one long was really, you know, I think we had that song like La La La, like early on, which was like a fairly kind of long, kind of psychedelic rocker, and then people like that a bit, so we probably kind of, that probably encouraged us to go a bit more.
When Chad writes songs, I've noticed that you seem to like, he writes with the band in mind of like all our strengths, so like he'll like write like, and this is the part where Bruno's gonna solo for like a few minutes. Am I right, Chad?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
And I also have this not very productive logic that if this riff is pleasurable to play, we should play it for as long as we possibly can.
Until it no longer is pleasurable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if it's fun, let's play it for until we get bored with it, which is not probably the best way to approach playing in front of other people, but like Bruno says, once the cards and letters start rolling in.
That sort of answers your question about the jamming live. It's just if Chad is still having fun, then
that's it, right? Yeah. He's still having fun, let's go another 3 minutes.
It's good to see a band enjoying themselves.
Sure. Yeah. One of the other intriguing things I found about the record is that you guys are able to create a lot of tension and a lot of emotion but you don't have to really push the volume all the way to the top, because a lot of bands are like, all right, we're going to get the audience so pumped, so we're going to turn it up to 12. But you guys seem to have mastered that way to kind of get a subtle tension. Is that something that you guys are consciously aware of when you're creating the songs?
I don't think consciously aware of it. It's just, the way we play. I guess none of us like music that's really like that.
Okay.
That's probably what it is. I mean, playing louder is one thing, but doing that sort of quiet, loud to kind of get...
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like we don't really, none of us are really that into music like that, I don't think.
Being manipulative?
I'm so easily startled. I really, things have to have gradation. Tap me on the shoulder before anyone turns the pedal on,
And do you guys have more stuff, kind of you're already starting to work on new stuff, or are you going to let this album sit for a while and then start the writing process again?
Probably start as soon as we can get a song together. Yeah.
So this kind of Bo Diddley song up the sleeve. It's going to be
I think we've been practicing a lot for shows. All of our practices lately have just been kind of upkeep, and so then when we'll maybe take a break, maybe next year sometime to write some stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of the most fun part is working on new songs.
Okay.
Yeah.